nothing. Because 2021 we didn't have any. We didn't meet. It was so boring. For us dancers, no dance, and I think for you, all the choreographers, and you had a struggle to survive and everything like that. So let's leave that behind. So we will take 2020.
I can't help you, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's two presents in one. Okay, so the first one is a banana. Alright, I will tell you about that later. You can open the second one.
Sorry, I'm shaking. Okay.
Yeah, so this was 2020, because we didn't have a big event, but we had a small online event with us, only the members. So that's why we have this thing. We kept our distance, I promise, we did. And you taught us keep your cool, and the way God made you. And the banana is because Adam was our DJ, and he was also teaching a dance, the banana dance. Yes. So that's why we have the banana. The first dance that you ever taught us, which one was that? Night Nurse. And I think that this fits extremely well for this event that year, when we had to have things like that. So, here come our own night nurses. Åsa and Ulla. Typical clothing for that year. Hey. So that was the fashion of the year. Thank you, ladies. Okay, 2019.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So that was the theme of that year. And you have always been such a good friend for us in the show, because you always do exactly what we tell you to. And it's not always a nice thing, so this year we tied you to a pillar, you remember, with a big rope and everything. And Shane, on the other hand, he had his own boat, and he was a nice captain in fancy clothing, so yeah. So he was sailing the big seas. You taught us diamond wings and get you some. And Shane was here, he taught us reverse and juicy fruit. And he was dressed as the pirate. It was really big that year, you know, going to a party. Let's bring them in. Shane and Silke. Welcome. So Silke is wearing more casual pirate clothes for work, and Shane is more going to the party. Very much. You can see different kind of clothing for the same theme. All right, 2018.
Wow. It didn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah. Okay, an apple. An apple was important in the show. Okay, this year you taught us the Eurodance and California Dreamin', and your character in the show was the wicked and evil queen. Not always so nice characters for you, I'm sorry. And you fell in love with the beautiful prince, Niels. But he finally chose Snow White, Michael. I'm sorry, it was sad, but what was really fun was that you had your daughter Haley with you, and she was your image in the mirror, and you did that very well. Exactly the same movements. And this year's fashion for ladies was a traditional dress with plus puff sleeves and the yellow full skirt, so I guess it's coming now. Shake hand for Snow White and her Thank you very much. And this Snow White, she has so many princes. First she had an Irish prince called Gary, but unfortunately he felt sick, so he couldn't come. And then we tried to find another prince on Tinder, and she matched with a Danish prince, Niels, the one who was here before, but he couldn't come either. So, but then we find a suitable prince for her here nearby, so that was very good. All right, then we are coming to the year 2017. Which one is that?
Okay. Sorry, I'm not broken.
No, this is something that you wore this year and you didn't like it. But you did it with a smile. You also wore my mother-in-law's dress, a blue one. You remember that one, a long one? You didn't like that either, but anyway. This year you taught us taking care of you, and I just want to love you. And Ria was here too. You stayed at my place, and as it seemed, Ria is extremely afraid of dogs. And I had 2 big German shepherds, and we also took care of 2 other dogs that weekend. So it was like a movie at home, like Ria is coming out, get the dogs in. Ria is going in, get the dogs out. But she survived, and the dogs survived. Nobody got harmed that day, at least, at my home. Do you remember what happened on the dance floor that year? With Ria? She fell over. And it was Silke. She's not been so happy that I'm telling you this. If you have forgotten it, she thinks it would be nice if it was forgotten. But we were dancing on the dance floor, and it was actually Ria's fault because she went in the wrong direction in her own dance. But Silke went the right direction and did like this, and Ria's leg went like this, and she bam to the floor. And Silke went off the floor, and she never danced that dance again, even though she liked it before, and it wasn't her fault, but that was happening. Okay, that year we had ABBA, and you are our dancing queen, of course. And we have other dancing queens here today, so let's bring them in. off, so he used to have it in the sofa as well when he's watching TV. So it's good when you have clothes that you can wear for many years, for many different things. Okay, 2016. There it is.
Are you enjoying yourself so far? I am. It's so exciting. Oh. Villa.
Yes, so we had a car in the show this year. And this year, 2016, you couldn't come because it was your son's 16th birthday. Neville and Julie were coming, and then we switched dates to another week, and then she could come. So she was a surprise. There were only 4 of us who knew that she was coming, and we put you in a big box and with a chocolate cake, and you still came to the show. So that was good. You have really been here every year. And you took part of the show. It was Greece, so we had a pink car and everything. And you fought with Julie, Sandy, over Neville, Danny. Yeah, unfortunately you lost.
I did, yes.
Yeah, you did, but well, things happened. Okay, so we're going to see the fashion for that year. So here comes our own Sandy and Danny. Give them a big hand. So this Sandy and Danny works as well as that year. And I think they look a bit younger than they did then, but yeah? I don't know, it's only me maybe. Okay, 2015. Okay, 2015 was the year when the Cortina dancers were going to be fit. Okay, we tried our best. We didn't succeed, unfortunately, but you had to try at least. And you and Ria came, and I gave you the track, and you gave us pop and drop. Yeah, so that was a really nice one. In the show we did sports from different countries, and we did ballet, and we did Norwegian dancing, and so on. And this year was the last year when we who were doing the shows were old ladies. Until then we were only old ladies. After that we got younger, so that's good. Yeah, maybe it worked with the fitness thing. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, so here come the 2 of our dancers with the sport theme clothes. So just